What's going on, guys? Heyman2010 here, bringing you a Black Ops gameplay on launch. It's going to be Domination. You can see here pre-game lobby and whatnot. Um, kind of sort of wanted to talk about, thought processes, I guess I should say. For those who haven't paid attention to previous commentaries or, don't follow me on Twitter or things like that, I'm taking psychology this semester in college, and we talk about a lot of things like, thought processes and, just how the human brain works. And at the same time, with me taking this class, lately I've had a lot of stuff happen in my life. Um, just recently, I caught wind of something that happened fairly, I guess you could say fairly recently in the past, regarding somebody I used to care about. I do not know whether it's true or not. I'm going to say what it is, but I'm going to say that the issue it concerns is pretty severe. It's a pretty important topic in life. I can't say anything more than that about it, but I have to say that while I'm not surprised, or I should say I wouldn't be surprised if it was true, um, I'm kind of, I guess you could say upset regardless of it. It's something that the person involved and I had talked about, and then literally, like, I'm not even kidding, that was the last thing the person and I had talked about. I haven't heard from that person since. Um, they were, I guess you could say, they were the topic of my one Modern Warfare 3 commentary, the Girls Are Pissing Me Off commentary. They were the subject of it. So, for the most part, I do have to say I have to kind of recant some of the things I said in that commentary. But that commentary does still kind of sort of hold true. For those who haven't seen it, I can link it in the annotation right about now. I'm not sure when this will be. I'll link it in the description at least. Just so you guys, for those who haven't seen the commentary yet, can go back and watch it. Or even for those who have seen it and are watching this one and would like to go back and watch it again, because that was one of my earlier commentaries. That I'm pretty sure that commentary was right around December. It was just after me and RPM did our dual commentary. So that was one of the first few commentaries that I put up, and it was also probably got some of the most feedback on it, to be honest. A lot of people seemed to like it, others hated it. I got both positive and negative feedback on it. So, we'll see. But, in regards back to my topic of this, after sharing that information, I did a lot of thinking. There were a lot of things I said in that situation, about that situation, in that situation, to various people. And it happened to dawn on me that after this information was brought to my attention, that I didn't live up to anything that I had said in this situation, and that really bothered me. It still bothers me today. But, there's really only so much you can do about it. I mean, I got to thinking about it, realized what I had said, realized what I had actually done, and then came to the realization that neither of which, went together in any way, shape, or form, if that makes sense. And that really bothered me, and it weighed really, really heavily on me. Plus, add the fact I had to work not a day after hearing some of this information, it really took its toll on me, it bothered me a lot emotionally. But, it took some time, and I got to thinking, why am I letting something that I had no control over bother me? I had no control over that situation at all whatsoever. I could only voice my opinion, that was it. I couldn't control anything, I couldn't change what happened. I can change how I reacted, but that's about it. And, looking back on that now, it does me no good to worry about it. It does me no good to bitch, piss, and moan. It does me no good to feel bad. It does me no good to just harp and moan and pitch. And, I'm going in circles there. But you guys get the idea. And it bothers me. It bothered me. Oh well. Life goes on. So, I've picked up the pieces. I've got a girlfriend that I care about very, very much. I've loved spending time with her. She's, any moment spent with her makes my day 100-fold. It sounds cheesy to say and it's sappy, but it's true. This is the happiest I've been in a while with her. I mean, Christ. This last Thursday over my spring break, my very last day of my college spring break this year, she and I went to go see the Hunger Games, and we spent the whole day together. It was nice. I had a lot of fun. It's the only thing I did on my spring break. The rest of it I spent playing Xbox, working with Machinima to get my partnership, things like that. It was a very stress-filled week for me. So for me to take my last day of my spring break and spend it with her, was better than anything in the world. Yes, it bothered me because that was also the day I heard about the information that this commentary regards, things about dwelling on the past and shit like that, it was a great day. I've said, 30,000 times this commentary already. I don't care. But, so, yeah. I guess, my thought for the day on that regard is, if something bothers you, like if you remember something from your past that you really wish you could change, do not dwell on it. Yes, you can think about it, you can, take the time to think, oh, this bothered me, I really wish I could have changed that. But don't go any farther than that. It's just going to bring you unnecessary heartbreak, unnecessary grief, things like that. There are things in life that you can't control. Just deal with it. I mean, there's no point in worrying about it. That guy just got pistol whipped all to hell. But, so there's that idea. But, we're talking in psychology today, and, the teacher brought up how we work, in a group mentality or something like that, Case in point, for instance, real life example, whatever term you would like to use for this, I've got a lot of friends I play Xbox with. I have 92 people on my Xbox friends list, but only 4 of them do I actually consistently and I'm always playing with. They're Vertical Atrocity, Oh My God, What the Fuck Barbecue U2, Dahax, and usually my brother. It depends on the game. But those are usually the 4 people I'm usually seen on Xbox Live with the most. Of all of them, the most being Vertical Atrocity and Oh My God, What the Fuck Barbecue U2. Those 2 are my closest friends. We've been friends forever. Vertical Atrocity I've known since middle school, and Barbecue U2, I'm not even going to pronounce his whole gamer tag again, it's that long. He and I have been friends since Modern Warfare 2 was in its prime. We met playing Search and Destroy. And it's those 2 people alone, pretty much constitute 90% of my Xbox Live playing time. I've got friends other than that. I've met friends through Machinima. I've met friends trying on my progress to get to my Machinima partnership. I've got Headshot Chick 45. She's been there from the very beginning. When I first started Twitter, I started following Machinima directors and partners and, future director partners, things like that. She was one of the first few that I really became close with and got some connections with. And then, you've got I Play COD staff and all them. So, I've got my multiple groups. And one thing I've happened to notice, and it was pointed out, I hadn't really noticed it till today when we talked about it in psychology, but, the thoughts of the many influence the thought of the one, if that makes sense. There's social influences. We take influences from our social peers and all that. And it just kind of got me wondering, some of the things I've done to get to my partnership, I wonder if some of the things I've done were actually my idea, or if they were other people, or if they were my friend's idea that I didn't so much agree with, but it made sense, so I went with it. And, I don't know, I'm saying that because it ties back in with my dwelling on the past thing. Lately, now that I've got my partnership, I've wondered, now what do I do? Because I want to do something new, being a partner, but I don't want to stray from, what works. You know the mentality. If it isn't broken, don't try to fix it. Unless it's Modern Warfare 3, and then it's broken beyond repair, don't try to fix it, because that's apparently Infinity Ward's fallacy. But I don't know. But I could just be going crazy. But that's my commentary for today, guys. Long story short, for those who just skip to the end, don't dwell on the past any more than you absolutely have to. It's just going to cause you a bunch of pain. Focus on the good things in life. But I'm on Handman 2010. That's my commentary for today, and I will talk to you later.